Another day, another LT1. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I got a C4 Vet today. Stock bottom in 292 cam, 6-speed car, 373 gears. Gonna be fun. I haven't really touched it. I downloaded the tune last night, but I didn't touch it. So he showed up pretty late yesterday, and I was like, hey, I can get it to you tomorrow. But I got all my stuff set up, so we're gonna go tune this thing. It sounded like I had an exhaust leak, but I'm gonna go ahead and check that out real quick. And what else did it have? It had a code, and it said low TPS. So I'm gonna check the throttle body out and make sure it's okay. If not, I'm gonna have to adjust the throttle body. Other than that, we're gonna get the tuning on it. He said PCM for less tuned it, so I can already expect it's gonna be a pile of shit for the tune. Yeah. We're gonna have fun with this one. All right, I can already tell we're gonna have trouble with that intake right there. It's gonna be real hot, and it looks not great. So, all right, 30-pound injector. It's got a BBK throttle body. I'm gonna have to extend that out, I think. I'm gonna check and see if the TPS is adjustable. But yes, it is a PCM for less tune. Mail in, order bullshit. Please don't do that. Junk. It's got a hot wire kit on the fans. I'm gonna probably disconnect that, and then he said it's got a hot wire kit on the water pump too, so I'm gonna have to find the switch for that. AC's disconnected. And what's this? Yeah, but yeah, just a typical C4. Got a custom hood on it. He said these were from a Ram Air Grand Am GT, so pretty neat how he did it. Kind of goes with the body lines, honestly. I told him to put some mesh in there, make it look good. But let's get this tune downloaded. Let me adjust the throttle body out a little bit and check the TPS and all that stuff, and we'll get on the road. Well, we got a Error 22 throttle position low. We got the service engine zoom light on. You look at the TPS, it doesn't move. Either the TPS is bad or the connection. So let's go have a gander. Well, I thought I smelled coolant. Oh yeah, it's spraying somewhere. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. First thing I noticed is there's even washers on here. This is already unplugged this, but yeah, why is there washers on this TPS? It's beyond me. I'm gonna take this off. I can't do this one-handed. Well, you can see if the camera will focus. It wasn't engaging on that blade right here. It wasn't engaging all the way, I don't think. So I took them damn washers off. I'm gonna stick it back on there and see if it works. There's kind of a certain way you gotta put them on too, and I believe it's like you tilt it this way and put it on there because it's spring loaded in there. If it doesn't read anything, it's just gonna read 0 like it was just reading. So let's just put it back on and give it a shot. All right, so this is the one off my personal car, the white car that you guys keep asking about. This is the one off the Vet. The only thing I noticed is this thing was kicked this way. So if you notice, when you put these on, you kind of tilt them forward, and then they're supposed to kind of spring back. Well, this one doesn't spring. You put mine on. It's got spring to it, so I think we're going to use mine. I don't know what's wrong with that one, and see if we get TPS signal. All right. See, there's more to tuning than just punching some numbers. So, yeah. Let's see if we got TPS signal here. Connecting. Acquire data. Connecting. Okay. Yep. We got TPS signal now. Cool. Clear that code. It's at 2%, so I think I'm gonna have to lower that a little bit. So let me go over and adjust it. Well, she's idling now. Get that coolant coming out. I gotta look at that, but IAC's maxed out. It's cold, so I'm trying to bump that up just a little bit on the throttle stop there. Sounds like ass. It doesn't really rev good, so let's just go start tuning on this thing. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and show you why you shouldn't use PCM for less. I really hate dogging people, but like God, these guys just suck. They use the same table for everything. It doesn't matter what you have. They use the same VE table for everything. It looks like a damn paint tray. Every single one of their tunes look like this. Every one of them. And let's open up the Spark map here. Just don't do mail order tunes. This is stupid. There you go. Let's not add timing right here, but well, I had it like at 100%. Like, Jesus, dumb. I'm not even going to drive it on this. I am just going to start with my own. So, don't do metal order tunes. Like, just for God's sake, just don't do it. This is stupid, dumb. Ooh, they turned VATs off. Any dumbass can do that. Stupid. Anyway, let me get my tune in here. My bass tune, and then we're gonna go for a spin here. Well, I think either both O2 sensors are bad. They're either unplugged or you got a fuse popped or something. So runs a lot better. It's an open loop and a speed density. So obviously I did something kind of right. So let me shut this bastard off. Go into the hood and check some stuff out. Both O2 sensors are bad. One of them was like completely smashed. The owner just passed by. You can see him leaving. He was like, just checking in on me. That's cool, you know. So I am going to leave the VE alone since these primarily run off of MAF, and I'm just gonna run on MAF. I'm just gonna run it blended like the factory, but it primarily runs off of the MAF sensor. It uses the VE as a backup, so the MAF doesn't have to make as much adjustment. So I'm gonna leave my VE in there. It's probably okay. And then I'm gonna adjust just the MAF. The MAF is very linear. The VE is a big 3D table, so we're going from 2D to 3D. You know, it's a lot easier to mess with a 2D table, especially if you're not data logging a wideband. So I'm just gonna put it back to blended here. I'm gonna flash it, and then we're gonna go for a spin, and then just dial it in that way. Now, one of the cool things about the program I use, Flash Hack, it'll skip whatever side it needs to skip if you haven't changed any settings on that side. So you get a T and an E side, which is engine and trans. It'll skip whatever you didn't change, so it'll flash a lot faster than tuner cats. I highly recommend not using tuner cats. The program sucks. I bricked the PCM with that thing and it's stupid. This one will soft brick one, and as long as you don't have it'll like save some kind of data or whatever, man, as long as you don't kill power to it, you're still good. You can just get there and exit the program, reflash it, you're good to go. Hell, you can go tuning on the background or whatever while it's flashing. It's not going to hurt anything. So this program's awesome. So it just got done flashing. It took about 30 seconds compared to, you know, what is it, like a minute and a half or 2 minutes with tuner cats. So all right, let's open up EE Hack here, close the settings, connect. It should throw a O2 code here in a little bit. Oh shit, rolling backwards. Warming up. She's a-coming. I told him about the exhaust leaks, and he's like, yeah, I kind of cobbled the exhaust together. And I'm like, oh, well, I saw that. So, still warming up. Let's give it some help. It's not happy. There, I'm going to put it in open loop. Turn the BLM off. This thing's not happy. Now this is on a stock Y-body MAF table too. I haven't even touched it, so I just put a stock math table in it just to see what it would do. So we are at, are you gonna read AFR or not? Sensor timing, cool. This thing, I swear to God. Thing likes fuel. That's for damn sure. Gotta fix that. Idling really low right there. Yeah, crack that throttle body open just a tad more. I think it'd be all right. Oh man, one thing after another, huh? TPS, oxygen sensors, exhaust leaks, shitty tune. It all adds up. Nice day out though. This thing has heated mirrors. I didn't know these things had heated mirrors. Every time I drive one of these cars, I fall even more in love with them. I like C4s, they're fun. Pretty raw, you know. Green light. I noticed I had a brand new knock sensor too, so we'll find out if it works. Shouldn't read any knock really. All right, well, it was pretty lean and idle still. It was like a 16.0, so I bumped it up by 20%. Just had idle. I haven't touched anything else. I had to open the throttle up a little bit. It died on me back there. So I opened it up about a half turn, and it seemed to fix it. I am flashing it right now, and we're going to find out if it runs better. Still a tad lean. But I think we can get that. We can get that figured out. That's not a big deal. It's not parking brake on. There we go. Okay. Kind of a weird parking brake. I guess it don't stab your ass when you get in, so you can put it down. I don't know what shifter he's got in this thing, but it is short. Lean on tip in, so that is going to be all right. Oh yeah, she's getting peppy. It's all good. We're gonna get it figured out. See if it dies. Oh yeah, nah, almost. Not happy, but. This thing is long-legged in first gear, that's for sure. Oh yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit more fuel, probably about 5%. All right, yeah. And then and I just bumped it real hard at wide open throttle, so I'm gonna see what it was at on the MAF, and it needs a lot of fuel, a lot. I don't know what the fuel pressure is either, so it could be a fuel pressure issue. I'm just gonna pull over right here. There ain't no traffic. Let me bump this fueling up. This thing's smoky, like it's got some oil leaks, pretty bad. It smells pretty rank. I just pulled over right here, just adjusting some fueling. I think after this one, I'm gonna go make a hit, see what it does. It should be almost on the money. As far as the fueling, like I'm making like a 5% adjustment, like nothing spectacular. So I told him replace both the O2 sensors. I'm gonna leave them on in the tune, so once he replaces them, all he's gonna do is just plug them in and disconnect the battery for a little bit, and it should just be ready to rock and roll. So yeah. So cruising around, we're right at 14.1, 14.2, perfect with E10 gasoline. That's what everybody has around here. Oh yeah. Logging it down. PE mode goes to 12.7 right there at wide open throttle, so I think we're good. So we just need to bring it to the upper RPM and see if it's okay. And then we're gonna check for knock in the log. It should be okay. I usually run these at about 35 degrees. Usually don't go anything past that unless you're running like E85, which I might bump it up to 38, but I ain't trying to press my luck with timing on these. Now these do like a lot of timing, but that's for damn sure. That's a small block Chevy, so. This shifter's so tight, like I don't know what it is. I don't know what brand it is. I'll have to ask him. Alright, put it in second and we'll hammer it. Alright, here we go. 12.8 right on the money. Hell yeah. This thing scoots pretty good. I think I brought it up to about 6. He said he didn't want to shift it past 6,500, so that's fine. This gauge only reads 6 grand anyway, so cool. I'm gonna check the speedometer real quick, make sure it is accurate, because I haven't touched it yet, and I know he's changed the gears in the back. So we're going 50. It says 45 on mine, so we're about 5 off. So I'm gonna adjust it for him. 47, 48, 50. Oh no, it's right on the money. Okay. Yeah, low GPS. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's right on the money. So no adjustment needed. Hell yeah. Sweet. Let's go dial in this idle a little bit. It's kind of funky. Man, this thing runs pretty good. It's not bad. Needs a transmission mount really bad. That son of a bitch was slapping my hand. I'm gonna go do the walk around with it and be a short video, I guess. It runs good. I can't complain about it. Fix the idle issue and just open the throttle body up a little bit. Nothing to it. Complete stop, idles. Just need some exhaust leak fixed and oil leaks fixed, O2 sensors fixed, and it'd be good to go. Clean it up. It's nasty in here. It's got cobwebs in it. It's been sitting for a while, so. The power does not come on until like 4 grand. So if you're gonna choose to get an XFI 292 cam, just expect to rev the absolute shit out of it. So it is going to like 6,500, 7,000 RPM. That's exactly what it's gonna like, because it did not stop pulling in the log, and I shifted it at like 6,100. I looked at the log. It is kind of a turd down low, but luckily LT1s have torque, so you can kind of power through it. You know, but it's not. I probably would have never put this cam in a stock bottom end, especially with like stock compression and stuff. This thing would benefit from like a higher compression, the higher revving engine, or 383, like more cubes or something, or 396. A 292 is a little too big for a stock bottom end, especially for street driving. It sounds good, but like, man, it's big. It's probably, you could probably make up for it in gearing. So like, I don't know what kind of gearing they make for these, but like, I'd almost be tempted to say a 456, you know, or a 411, you know, something along those lines. It's got a 373 in it, and you can tell it's really not enough. Like, especially in first, like, it's kind of a turd. It runs good. Like, it's a solid car, but like, it just needs some other stuff done to it. Like, it still has manifolds on it, so it didn't even have headers. It needs some headers, definitely. And probably get rid of that intake too, because the intake temps are 122, and it is a brisk like 59 degrees outside right now. So I'm gonna let him know about that too, because that is terrible. Like right there in front of the fans, that's horrible. So it's probably some of the issue too, is just hot air. Anyway, let's go do the outro with this thing. Hell yeah. Well, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Figured I'd do this outro in this abandoned car wash here. Another fun LT1 back on the road. I think he's gonna fix the exhaust leaks. I told him about the O2 sensors. He owes me a TPS now. So yeah, like and subscribe, do all that YouTuber stuff. Catch you guys on the next one.